Cruelty, cruelty, tomorrow we ride, and beauty itself shall bend to my ribbons and heart your millions of air. Volcanoes erupt, the ground trembles, and molten lava spills forth from inside the earth. The trees are quiet. The birds whisper jasmine, soft rain, trimmed to perspex. Everybody loves trains. From the huffing, puffing, whistling, steam duct impact report align the connection support ACC number 9313. Jackie, you plank, and fix against the wall, angular momentum. Desiccated kidneys, iron, our splitting seas coming to rest like radio splutter, the second apex blown to and fro, in case your plan falls through to mispronounce my name. Orange spider, muted, morning, the day is down, so come, my daughters sing. Second sonnet. Now it is evening, the end of the fucking world again. There are 40 million stars shining down on our cold, stiff bodies. We stare up at the stars. Disgusting. We look down at our hands. The sky has failed, as has all of the air. We go to vote on the starlight, everything without motion. And so today we will sleep again with no bed. We will go into the pale world and cancel the remnants of our throats. There is no replacement. Everything came true. The light on mute access soft, spreading over your borrowed face. You leave them your tongue as a present and exit the corrugate hall. Nobody tried to call after you, but there was a strange hissing as you glided through the city. Everywhere, new barriers serve notice. It is like a dull paste, this sky that echoes onto the water, the tides, the tiny body, nothing. These are your feelings. This is a corroded likeness. This next poem is by a friend of mine who doesn't identify as a poet, but he wrote this poem and it is a poem, and so I'm going to perform it, but I'm not going to perform it alone. I'm going to perform it with some comrades from the East Sussex Maoist Collective. So I'll read the poem, and then I'm going to use this dictaphone, and that'll be like 2 minutes, and then I'll read another poem, which will take about 7 minutes, and I'll be 2 minutes under my allotted time. This is by Oliver Powell, who's an amazing writer. Who doesn't know he's an amazing writer yet? Hopefully he'll see the video of this and be like, yeah, I am an amazing writer. Thanks to Azad for putting this on. It's really cool reading in a room like this. But yeah, it's a very short poem that Oliver wrote, and it goes like this. I have a woke that needs to be serviced nationally. Here is the poem as performed by several people who are not me or Oliver.
I have a woke that needs to be serviced nationally. I have a woke that needs to be serviced nationally.
I just want to put that through. Can I do it on there? But I've got a woke that needs to be fixed.
I'm not sure what's going on.
Have you got anything? A woke. Okay, don't worry. I have a woke.
Thanks to go through, which I... What needs to be serviced nationally?
I've got a woke that needs to be serviced nationally.
I've got a woke that needs to be serviced nationally.
There's something else.
I've got a woke that needs to be serviced. No, much more than that.
Has anyone got a second? Can someone say I've? Can you just say I have got
Through here before we can...
needs to be serviced nationally.
3 bridges, which will be...
Have a work that needs to be serviced nationally. I have a work that needs to be serviced nationally.
Once again for this, hold up.
Needs to.
I'll get you on the way as soon as I can. Yeah. That needs to be serviced nationally.
I've got a work that needs to be serviced nationally. Needs to be serviced
That needs to be serviced nationally.
Okay, that was I Have a Work That Needs to Be Serviced Nationally by Oliver Powell. And his last thing is this is a poem that's coming out with Slub Press imminently, and I'm really proud to have it coming out. It's like a short sequence of poems. There's a lot I could say about it, but I'm just going to read it. It's murder to hear. It won't ignite. The bricks in the structure forego combustion. If I don't know, if I am not sleeping, if nobody is sleeping, time is being neither dead nor fallen. Black holes in our hearts. Hey, hallelujah, you're here at last, and I saw his hand in the garden hospital, pale and gesturing out to the sky. Be still forever. I cut the string that makes the hammer strike. Open the lock. I see me. I'm stiff with fear. Speak then, for sleep stays away. No one sleeps. Whether rejecting all of pain, stuffing up the ears, getting out of your head, whatever the exit, every part is in active and wakeful response. Still the sun is lovely, fruitless error. 2 officers are here, you are not. Pain in procession, bitter aching, tears necking on the 3rd rail. Going to a torn out house, ankle deep in rain. The world you cut as flurries in the face, calm as softest snow. The night train home. It's quiet down here in the sky. Offered up we were. Dance, love electrocutes, hearts awake. But 1,000 days and spirits of dissent artlessly explode. Each one left behind is a warrant, Kodak, Threnody, squid ink, forensic and spattered with remains left out to die. Types of disinfectants intruding on grief notes. I don't see you anymore. Refuse to sleep, refuse to turn away. I hope I will never feel love for your undercut power. The wages are sick pay, slow motion, drone footage, car park memoriam, safety scissors, bag of invisible gases. My cruelest opinion is so entertaining. Dogs snap at the wheels, strollers charging insane after business, babies paraded in the park before work, a small heap of coins. He never could find rent and fresh cloth. This fetish my memory's love has never turned aside. Block it. No simile. Love has never turned aside the blade, boots or bullets, neither has it ever satisfied my hunger of body or mind. Block, the author of my hunger, the architect of my circumstance, unquiet thoughts, your civil slaughter stint. It was Tom's hand reaching out to each a different world. I'll seal them up. I hope I will never feel love for the thing that causes insufferable pain, that bears my name. Can she excuse my wrongs? Shall I call her good? I live in shit. The moon, our precious breath, it rises over all the valleys and the sea, grins frozen to the head, abolished the concept of the lightweight, and pessimism, optimism are bullshitting, mourning here to pressure on the soil. Today, found some love here in a major lift, agitates the battery. Our comprehending flowers sewn in plaits, the hair, its complex entity, rational as well as it is living. A hole in the sky cleared for daylight and departure. A problem is leading the way. We must get behind the leader. The cyber mask is slipping. Dog his trail to infinity for those that are disallowed to breathe. The pastors, criminals, and even druids, spooks, and those insipid gurus and snowstorms, my hexes on the pit-mouthed fool who thinks that art is heaven. Today, I did not wake up. I was not asleep. Awake and fully active in all that I was. A little end to punishment is the uncharged confession. It will not stop. The throat conducts the mouth. I've got awoke when all the time is excused by a false sleep. But consider this picture, your dreams. They're loud, fantastic, filled up with beauty and dreadful power. Just as soon they melt of opals in the sky. God, God, don't make everything ridiculous. Learning to act outside of the corner, exiled forever, yet he woke. Memories devoured by beauty, though nights are dark enough for those that are in despair to breathe when there is no air. From the highest spire of contentment, I thought you strong. It is a hole. It was always a hole. Must smash this vase, this bath of trivial air. There was no other way to think these thoughts, winged with hopes, magnetic and divine. Whisper softly in my ears, my ridiculous ears. Distortions of a world remain the same distance, sweeter blackouts ahead. Nearing the end, a compulsive block it, silicons the gaps, black mold and toadstools rock the heart to fuck this gorgeous garden, private vernacular, desperate to exit, the train glides on, it is reason's will that stole my soul away, and still would not catch fire. I live and die in thee. Let's live love where the sun is strange. The officer's gone from the doorway. Still, you know they're out there, stinging the floor like a pair of glitching medics. Block. So now we must move forward, or I sleep and am as vague as mist in the gallery, clearing high under the moon. A morning so unsafe it begins to be beauty who sashays and skips. The words are in disconnection, unchecked, block. At the side of the earth, a starling spoke with the voice of a lord. Thank you.